Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in tonight's movie review, I'm gonna be doing a movie review on this new movie which just came out today. And earlier tonight, me and my dad just got back from seeing this movie at Cinemark, and and this review is gonna be on Challengers. These two are our tickets to the movie Challengers, and of course, I also got a free mini poster of the movie. Yep, this is the movie I just saw today. Challengers, starring Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, and Mike Faced, whatever you want to say that. Released by Amazon MGM Studios and Pascal Pictures. Rated R. Yeah, very cool. I got this mini poster for free as well. Yeah, because Cinemark was giving these out for free, and which is very cool. And ever since I saw the trailer and the poster to this film, well, mostly the poster. Ever since I've been looking at this poster when this movie was coming out, I always thought Zendaya kind of almost looked like Zazie Beetz a little bit, even though that's not really Zazie Beetz. That's Zendaya. We know that, and I know that too. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, this review is on Challengers. So in this movie, Challengers is about a tennis player turned coach named Tashi who has transformed her husband from a mediocre player into a world famous Grand Slam champion. To jolt him out of his recent losing streak, like she makes him play a challenger event close to the lowest level of tournament on the pro tour. Tensions soon run high when he finds himself standing across the net from the once promising, now burned out Patrick, his former best friend, and Tashi's former boyfriend. And yeah, so yeah. And ever since I saw trailers to this movie kind of looked very interesting from the trailers. It had me interested the most since it's basically like a tennis movie with starring Zendaya, and I always love Zendaya, and so me and my dad just got back from seeing this movie earlier tonight, and I gotta say, guys, I actually really enjoyed Challengers. Challengers, I thought was an awesome, fun movie about tennis starring Zendaya, and yeah. As for the story itself, I like how the story, like the story itself was pretty good, and what I also really like about this movie is the cinematography. Like I thought the cinematography I thought was pretty cool. Like how it's got those little like those little like those almost like that. Excuse me. It's basically like one of those like newer films where the cinematography makes it look like a vintage movie from the 90s, even though this movie actually takes place in the year 2019, 5 years ago. But I do appreciate the fact that this movie is trying to be like a serious movie, because this movie's more like a sports drama film, because there's not really any comedy at all. It's just a sports drama film, like a tennis sports drama. That's all I can say. And 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 also the shots, and some shots in the film get also takes place in from like a perspective, like whenever the players are playing tennis, and it's like how the view, of course, like how the camera views that from perspective of from the perspective of a tennis ball before it goes into the overhead view. Like, yeah, because the cinematography, like the way this film is shot, and the way the cameras film it, it's pretty cool. And my me and my dad were just talking about that as when we got out of the movie. Yeah, and yeah, it's like, and the pacing is kind of so or something like that. I mean I mean. At first, it kind of at first, like the second half kind of does feel a little slow, but then it picks up when we get to the final tournament of the tennis game. And of course, because we most of us like me again pretty much came here for a Zendaya movie about tennis, which kind of almost reminds me of the Zendaya Lola Bunny playing tennis during the closing credits of the 2021 film Space Jam: A New Legacy, because Zendaya was Lola Bunny in Space Jam: A New Legacy. And yeah, if you've seen that film, and if you've seen the closing credits to that, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I gotta say, Challengers is actually my third favorite movie of the year so far for right now. My other two favorites right now are Dune Part Two and Civil War. Yeah, because I enjoyed a lot from this movie, and this is also the second MGM movie I saw in theaters of 2024 after The Beekeeper. Because and by in terms of that, I mean like an MGM film released this year. Because this year, as of right now, I saw two MGM films this year, like that were released in 2024 this year. The Beekeeper was the first, and now Challengers is the second. The and Challengers is also the second MGM release to use the 100th anniversary logo after the Roadhouse remake with Jake Gyllenhaal. And as for the Roadhouse remake with Jake Gyllenhaal, the I thought the Roadhouse remake I thought like wasn't that bad of a film. I mean, my parents still have not seen it yet, but I didn't really mind it. But still, the original Roadhouse is still the best one and the awesome one. And yeah, and I gotta say, overall, I enjoyed a lot from Challengers, and it's basically like because it had me interested in both like Zendaya and tennis together. And of course, if some of you guys are interested in checking out this movie, even if you love tennis or if you love Zendaya at the same time, then I say I recommend checking out this movie if it's playing at your local movie theater near you. And the acting performances I thought were great too. Besides Zendaya, there's also like Josh O'Connor and Mike Face. Like they were both good in the film together. And yeah, that's all. So overall, Challengers was an awesome, fun movie, and I'm gonna give Challengers 4.5 out of 5 stars. And there you have it, guys. That's going to be it for my movie review on Challengers. And that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody. And that's about it.